joined by Arkansas. Take an opening statement from Coach Van Horn and questions for the student athletes. Let them go and wrap up with questions of the coach. Coach, ready when you are.
Yeah, just so happy for, everybody involved with the program, especially, more than anything, the players, because they're the ones that do all the work. They're the ones that win the games. And so happy that, they're going to finish this season in Omaha. I don't know. It just means a lot.
For any of you, I'm just curious what it means to you to see your coach like that, and just kind of what's this moment like for y'all?
I mean, it's cool. We want to win a natty, bad for him. He deserves it. So yeah, we'll give it all we got in Omaha for him, for sure.
There's a lot of work that goes into this. It's not just a spring and summer thing. It's a year-long thing. You sacrifice a lot of time with family. Maybe some other things you'd rather be doing, but all the coaches, Coach Van Horn, they're always there for us. Yeah.
Yeah, it means a lot. This group of guys, support staff, everyone here, they put in a lot of work behind the scenes that a lot of people don't see, and to be able to do this and reach one of our goals, it means a lot.
Logan and AJ, Russell was just in here saying he thought on the Grand Slam that it was just going to be a flyout. I'm curious what your perspective was. Did you think you got enough on it?
I thought the same thing.
But it wasn't.
When did you realize it? I mean, it had a chance to get out.
When it went over the fence. I kind of blacked out as soon as it went over the fence, too, so I don't really remember much.
Charles, walk us through the at-bat against Doyle with the home run. It seemed like that really kind of gave you guys the spark before the offense kind of woke up.
Yeah, I mean, I think he went Slaughter, then like another ball, and then mount visit, I'm pretty sure. So I knew I was going to get a heater. I mean, 2-0, that was upper nines. I mean, I knew I kind of sold out to it, to be honest. So if you would threw anything else, probably would have looked kind of foolish, but I got a heater, so.
For any of you guys, all of you maybe if you want to take it, there's a lot of pressure that comes with wearing the Arkansas jersey. It seems like Omaha's almost the expectation every year. Just can you feel that pressure during the regular season, and does it make this moment maybe even more gratifying than you imagined, or what is it like when you kind of live up to that pressure?
I mean, when you have a group of guys like we do, I don't think there's a lot of pressure. When you have a lot of really good kids who really enjoy being around each other, sacrifice a lot with each other, putting a lot of time with each other, I don't know if there's really any pressure. It's playing a game we love, and we all have perspective about it. In 20 years, you don't want to look back and be like, oh, I was timid. I was soft. You want to go out there and sell out.
Yeah, you couldn't have said that better.
For all three of you guys, can you take me through that moment where you're walking up the stairs onto the concourse and just that long line of the handshake line?
We're going to Omaha!
Yeah, I mean,
that's what we said.
Yeah, that was awesome. These fans, the fans that come to the game, they give a lot to us. I mean, they cheered from day one, so it was good to give back to them a bit.
The way how that started, anybody just go? Or?
I think it was,
yeah,
Loy. So he's kind of.
We were supposed to just go on the field, and I think he just took it up the stairs, and we just followed him.
We just kept running. I was losing energy, but we just kept going.
You're still.
And someone threw a fish stuffed animal, and guys spilled a little beer on us. It was awesome. We went out to the hog pen, and everyone had their shirts off. It was awesome. That was so good. And then Steel Leaves jumped in the freaking pond. It was so cool.
Oh, country boy, you're not scared of them.
Logan, I feel like I think you fell behind 0-2. What was your mindset after falling behind 0-2, and then the pitch you got? How that at bat played out?
Yeah, I know he had a good heater, a lot of carry, kind of plays up, and I swung through the first two fastballs, and then he went off speed. So I kind of figured he was going to go back to it, and he made a good pitch, and I just put the bat on the ball and competed.
Charles, they walked you to load the bases for Vahiva, which I don't know if you see that every day, but Tony was very complimentary of you. I just wondered what that meant to you. Maybe they're walking me to get to the SEC Player of the Year.
I mean, yeah, he's a great coach. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to discredit him or whatever, but I don't think it was ever a good decision to walk me, I guess, to get to probably the front runner for Golden Spikes Award. So, but that was, I mean, the pitcher got him to 2 strikes, and then I think he just backed up a slide. I hit him, but yeah, that's what's so good about this lineup. I mean, you make a couple mistakes, and then that was then Maxwell went grand slam, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah.
Yeah, for any of you guys, Logan, if you want to start. Last week it was a lot of the scoring came on singles and doubles, not so much the long ball. This weekend it was the long ball. Was there a change in the approach this weekend? Kind of, when did you guys realize that the long ball would be the trick this weekend?
Yeah, there wasn't really a change in our approach. We still wanted to be aggressive. We just played on a weekend where the ball was kind of flying, and we got the ball in the air a couple of times, and the ball kind of carried.
The ball just went out of the park. It was awesome. It was awesome.
For any of you guys, all 3 of you here, your power numbers really went to a different level this season. Can any of you kind of put some words to that development and how coming to Arkansas specifically this year helped you guys take the next step?
Yeah, I mean, our strength coach, Coach Bell, you got to give him credit. I mean, he's psycho, but he's got his job. And then you got, Coach Ben, who's our nutritionist. I mean, there's just so many people that usually you guys don't probably see, but they're working behind the scenes. So, it's easy for us to get the credit, but a lot of that has to go to other people too.
Yeah, like you said, it was Coach Strong. For me personally, it wasn't getting stronger; it was getting faster. And when you get faster, you're usually more explosive. And then Coach Thompson.
Whose idea was the victory lap and then going all the way out to the hog pen, and also not dogpiling until after Omaha?
Yeah, I wanted to dogpile, but I think me and Maxwell, I threw my glove and I was like, all right, we're dogpiling, but I guess.
Just dogpiling.
Yeah, I guess we didn't, so it is what it is.
But was that spontaneous? Going all around the ballpark.
I was just following V. He was like, let's go run a lap. I thought we were running a lap on the warning track. He said, I'm going to the stands. Just followed him into the stands. And it was cool. It's fun to share those experiences with your fans. Think of the early spring when the weather's like crappy and 35 degrees and chilly, and there's still a ton of people here. We have unbelievable support and so much fun to play in crowds like that and play here at Arkansas.
Logan, I know you had some injury issues throughout the season. Then to have your performance today, not just the Grand Slam, but just being a triple shy of hitting for the cycle, just what does this performance mean to you to have such a big part in getting the team to Omaha?
Yeah, I'm just super happy for the guys in the clubhouse and being able to be a part of a win that matters and making us go to Omaha.
I guess for any of you who wants to take this, can any of you all just speak to the job that the pitching staff did this weekend to maybe allow y'all to kind of swing away?
Yeah, they've done a great job this postseason, really all year. They've got good stuff. They fill the zone. They've always given us a shot to stay in the game, so they're awesome. I know Wood probably didn't have his best stuff, but he competed like he always does. So, and one thing that's really awesome with him, as soon as his appearance is done, he becomes a teammate and he just cheers us on. So, they've done it all year.
Any more questions? Wrap us up, Hutch.
For Cam or any of you, I'm curious, Liam Doyle, SEC Pitcher of the Year, y'all have hit him pretty good, both twice, the regular season and today. Just what was the key to that?
When you've done something once, you can go back and look at the video and just visualize in your head. Coach Thompson and Coach Warnes had great plans for us. It was a great hitters meeting. I don't know, you just go out there and taxi the ball, hit it hard.
That's one, Matt.
Yeah, you guys opened to a pretty big lead by the 7th. What were just those last few innings like, just with the emotions and just, almost the certainty of it?
Yeah, I feel like it was pretty calm. We knew we still had to get, 9 outs, 6 outs, 3 outs. We were just taking one out at a time, and we didn't really make it a bigger deal than it was until we got that last one.
Cam, where are we going?
We're going to Omaha!
Going home.
Right.
Sleep over at the Kozeal! Might have to double bunk or something because it's not a very big house.
You can stay.
My kids live in that house. We'll make it all work!
Yeah.
Hutch, go ahead.
Dave, I'm curious what it meant to you to see, Vahiva lead the charge, of the
Yeah.
players going up and being amongst the fans and everything afterward.
No, it's pretty cool. I thought it was neat that those guys, were thinking of the fans and all the support they've gotten all year. It's been amazing. The last couple of weekends has been just crazy here. It's been great. It's been talked about nationally, and we have a lot of recruits that are watching, and I'm hoping that they want to be a part of it. And you just it's different here.
What was your perspective on Logan's Grand Slam? Did you think it had a chance to get out off the bat?
I know the park pretty good. The wind's out of the southwest the way it was. It was out of the west, and it was southwest, and it's only 7-8 miles an hour, not even that. But when he first hit it, I thought it was going. Then about halfway, I didn't think it was going to go. And then I just have to watch their outfielder, and I thought he's going to catch it right at the fence. And when it got out, it was, we were all of a sudden, instead of a couple 3-run lead, all of a sudden we got a 7-run lead. And obviously it was huge, and then it became a game of matching up, and if our bullpen can do a better job than their bullpen, we'll win the game. And it was big. But when it left the bat, I thought it was, just because I know the left-handed slice with that breeze will go a little farther than normal. I thought it had riders yesterday. I didn't think it was going. This one I did, but then I didn't. So it was what a swing, what a gift.
What did you think of Wood overall, and then what was happening in the fourth that you got him maybe a little soon?
Yeah, well, he's pitching behind a little bit, and he was right around 50 pitches, but he wasn't getting a lot of swing and misses, and we just had everybody available. We thought, okay, if he goes out and he starts locating and dropping that curveball in there, but one time it was in there, the other time it was just up, hanging, and I don't know how many strikeouts he had.
0.
Yeah, so that was what we saw. That's what I talked to Coach Hobbs about. So we just felt like we would just mix it up. We got all these guys. We got the lead. Let's go for it. That's what we did.
I don't know if it's more special that Tony was on the other side, but what did it maybe mean to you, and some words y'all might have shared?
Yeah, just that, I hated that one of us had to lose, honestly. I mean, Tony did a great job when he came in here and recruited some really good players, and then left, and we stayed good. And I told him that, you helped us get this thing going again. We had a couple of years that we didn't go great. They were just okay. And he helped bring some good players in here, coached them up, and, then he got him a great job, and obviously done a tremendous job there. But, that we've maintained it and accelerated it even more. Yeah, so that's probably basically what I said.
You get the water bath out in the field, and then you get the new hat, and then you're lifting the trophy. What were you kind of thinking in that moment?
Just a little bit of relief, to be honest with you. The last couple of years have been a little tough, and losing on your own field. So, relief.